Dakota Smith and Casey Splane with you. And Casey, the Ravens coming out hot out of the first half break.
And we've been through the first 5 minutes, and I talked about that before we came back. That first 5 minutes was going to dictate the pace of the rest of this game, and the Ravens couldn't miss a shot coming out of that halftime break, and have built themselves an 8-point lead. And they've done a fantastic job on the defensive end as well.
Hatterley inside on Jamison. Good move by Christian Hatterley and the bucket.
Okay, the referee on the baseline waved off the bucket.
They're counting it.
And a guy on the backside, the right call, picks it up. And for Jamison, it's going to be his third. So you got Jamison with 3, you got Randall with 3.
Nelson has 3.
Nelson's got 3, so you're in a great spot here. You're in a really great spot. You're up by 10, 61-51. You can't let off the gas. You got to find a way to bury it.
Hatterley completes the three-point play. He's in double digits with 10. 11-point lead for the Ravens.
We're going to get an off-ball foul on Fleming.
That'll be 2 on Connor Fleming.
Oh, they're going to pick it up on CJ. CJ got into Randall. Fleming was shadowing Randall.
That'll be a first on Vallejo. 15 foul already in the second half for the Ravens. Jamison inside. Good double by O'Connor. Andrews will drive. Gives to Jamison. Jamison throws it down.
When you're 6'10 and you don't have to jump to reach the rim, I'd be doing that too. I'm throwing it down every chance I got.
Unfortunately, we're both under 5'8", so we can't do that.
I can barely get net.
O'Connor drives, gives back to Fleming. Fleming, he's going to back down Randall. Cross-court pass. Vallejo, corner 3. Got it! C.J. Vallejo has 6.
Oh, that came out just as fast as he got it. C.J., the quick trigger on that one.
He's got a very, very pure jump shot, too.
Ravens build the lead to 12. 65-53, 12 and a half to play in the second.
Randall gives to Jordan, inside Jamison. Good defense by Christian Hatterley, and Jamison walked.
Picked up the left foot before he got the ball out of his hand on the shot.
Chrisman and Welty check in for MNU. And Andrews and Jordan will sit. Vallejo gets the ball screen. Back to O'Connor. O'Connor drives on Chrisman. Knocked away by Jonathan Green, but out of bounds. Possession will stay with the Ravens, 16 to shoot. Cody Ostertag checking back in for the Pioneers.
And that is a frustrated Jamison. Sorry, the Ravens started 7-7 from downtown to start the second half. Five to shoot for Fleming. Inside Hatterley, now 3 to shoot, gets tied up. Possession arrow with MNU with 1 left on the shot clock. It'll be MNU basketball with 11:56 left to play in the second.
Chrisman to bring it up for the Pioneers. Still a 12-point lead for the Ravens. Randall mid-range jumper misses everything. O'Connor, pull-up jumper off the mark, gets his own rebound.
A good hustle play by O'Connor off the backside. He's got the quiet 12 points tonight. He really has done a fantastic job.
They're looking for Fleming inside against Randall. He's going to go right at him. Hook shot no good. Tipped around. Tipped by O'Connor, and Hatterley's got it. Great job by the Ravens on the offensive glass.
Huge fan of the jump stop, too, to make sure he collects his feet and doesn't walk with it.
O'Connor taking some time off the shot clock. Pulls up on Ostertag, misses the jumper, rebound to Welty.
Still not a bad shot for a guy like O'Connor. Thomas got into the body of Chrisman. Only going to be his first 16th foul with 10:39 left to play in the second.
Chrisman misses the first. Just a 52% free throw shooter. Shoots almost as good from the three-point line as he does from the free throw line.
Well, maybe they should let him shoot his free throws from the three-point line.
Goss and Yates back in for the Ravens. As Vallejo, O'Connor, and Hatterley take a seat. Cutney back in with the 3 fouls.
Back to single digits, 65-54. Sorry, 11.
Fleming drives, gives to Cutney. Cutney goes up against Ostertag, and he'll draw the foul. So Cutney will shoot 2.
Going to the line to shoot, number 23, Adam Cutney.
Cutney just 1 point on the night as he misses the first.
But he's done a good job inside. You know, he's mismatched inside against guys like Jamison and Randall, and he's done a good job defensively.
Makes the second. 2 of 4 from the line tonight is Adam Cutney. Ball quickly ahead to Green. Welty, he'll drive into Fleming and get it to go. 4 points now for Hudson Welty.
You want to try and take as much time as you can on the offensive end, but you still don't want to get to the points where your offense goes into a stall and MNU has a chance to climb back in it.
Foul called on Camden Chrisman, his first. Andrews and Nelson checking back in.
Well, Nelson back in with the 3. Randall still with the 3. He's done a fantastic job.
Fleming drives, gives to Goss. Rejected by Justin Randall. Nelson, corner 3, got it. Third 3 of the game for David Nelson.
And there you go, the 3-pointer in transition, a quick 3-pointer. You cut the lead now to 7. You got to keep your foot on the gas.
To Yates. By Payne Andrews. Switch to Welty. Shawnoth open in the corner for 3. Cutney spins, misses, gets his own rebound. Back out to Yates.
Oh, I know Adam's going to want that one back if he gets a chance.
Yates looking for Fleming. Pass a little too tall. 6th turnover of the game for the Ravens.
Done a good job so far tonight, really limiting the turnovers.
Something this team does just about as well as anybody, just 12.5 turnovers a game. Nelson blocked by Yates on the 3.
How often do you see that?
Andrews with it, drives on Shawnoth, and he's swatted by Jake Shawnoth.
7 to shoot for MNU on a baseline inbound.
Into Welty. They're fine. Nelson open, top of the key. Barely catches the front iron, rebound to Cutney. Cutney inside, he's quickly doubled. Good composure to work out of the double team.
5 to shoot for Goss.
Goss crosses up Randall, and he's fouled by Randall. That's 4. with 1 on the shot clock.
You got Jamison at the table.
To the line to shoot. Number 3, A.J. Goss.
Who's got 3 in his own right. Goss to the line. 46% free throw shooter is Goss as he rims out the first one. And Jamison's going to get Randall. So now you get yourself in real trouble if Jamison picks up his 4th.
Now you're Rocky Lamar. What do you do with Randall? How long do you keep him
Well,
on
you
the
got
bench?
no big guys at that. You're losing a lot of height inside.
Goss makes a save. 3 of 4 from the line is A.J. Goss. He'll take a seat, and so will Connor Fleming as Vallejo and O'Connor back in.
Number 20, Thomas O'Connor.
8:04 left. You still got the 8-point lead, and it's a close 8 points. Sometimes 8 points can seem like a lot, but in a type of game like this, where it's gone back and forth, it's a real close 8 points.
Looking inside for Jamison, they'll get it to him. Triple teamed. Good drive by Jonathan Green, and he'll head to the line for 2 shots. Going to get this on O'Connor. That'll be his second. Pioneers will be in the bonus the rest of the way.
And Thomas reached in, just got forearm there on the spin move from Green. Green 76% from the line on the year.
Green makes the first. Second and 2 for Green. Green 6 to 7 as well.
So Pioneers back within 6 after the free throws by Green.
Able to cut it to a 2-possession basketball game. After the hot start the Ravens had after the halftime break.
Yates in the middle lane, goes right at Jamison and draws the foul. Can't get it to go, but that'll be 4 on Justin Jamison.
Oh, now what do you do? Jamison with 4, Randall with 4. I mean, at this point, it's who can you afford to lose this early? And Rocky Lamar is going to go ahead right at this point. He's going to stick with Jamison.
I mean, they got Ostertag over there if they wanted to.
Yates trickles in the first one. I mean, after that,
The Ravens don't go very big on the floor right now. Cutney's 6'6". I mean, you could bring somebody else in.
you got Scroggins, who this is the first game he's played in all night, who's listed at the 6'7". And then Ostertag at 6'8". So you're going to go ahead and leave Jamison in.
20 points now for Andre Yates. Green drives. Can't get it to go, but he'll draw the foul. I wonder if they're going to bring Jordan in for Jamison and go small.
To the line to shoot. Number 30, Jonathan Green.
About Green with 8 points, trying to go for a quiet double digits from the free throw line.
They are going to go small. It's going to be, they're going to have Welty at the 5.
So this is where you can start eating some clock and try and work it inside. You know, now at this point, for the first time all night, you have height advantage inside.
Because they're going to put Welty on Cutney. Everywhere else is about even. Yates with it, over to O'Connor. They are really looking inside for Cutney.
8 to shoot for Yates.
Yates drives, goes right at him. That would have been one of the most acrobatic shots Yates has ever made. Green with it. He'll get the layup to go. Pioneers quietly back within 4.
Without Jamison and without Randall. And I got to play
not for much longer as Randall heads to the scorer's table.
And they play a completely different style of basketball without the two of them on the floor.
Yates wide open, comes up short, soars in there for his own rebound, but grabbed by Gabriel Jordan.
Big possession here for MNU.
What a drive by Jonathan Green. He's got 14 points to lead MNU. Or excuse me, no, Jamison still has 15. Timeout Ravens. Pioneers within one possession.